we got a Z4 in today with a roof motor issue, suspected possibly a pump motor failure, not quite sure yet. Could just be a hydraulic line burst, we're not sure, so we'll see, strip it down and see what we find, and worst case it might need the new motor assembly from BMW and a fluid top up. So one of the first things we check is the roof drain tubes, because they're quite common to get blocked up with leaf matter, mud and all the sort of silt that washes off the roof over the sort of 10 or so, 12 years that these have been in circulation, the Z4. And this is the output for the left drain. This is where the water would run off of the roof down through the motor sort of cubby hole, and it should come down a tube and out of this rubber grommet. And you can see it's quite moist and it's blocked basically. It's water is trying to drip out of there. There's a drop trying to come down and a little bit of moisture here on the seal where it's slowly leaking, but it should be running out of there. As soon as rainwater gets into that channel, it should just rush out. So that tells us it's likely to be blocked, and water is then backing up and overfilling the pod where the roof motor sits, and because it's an electric motor, that normally gets corroded, and that's what normally fails first on the Z4s. And if they're sat in water for a long time, then they will also corrode the metal pipe. So if you do have a roof motor issue, it's worth getting it checked out sooner rather than later. As you see on one of our other videos, we found one once where it corroded through the pipes and had leaked water. So we'll give that a prod in a minute, see if we can get a screwdriver to show you how blocked that might be. So we're now looking at the right hand side drain, and this one is dry, and it's also missing its grommet. They have a cross rubber grommet which sits over this, which supposedly is to stop insects and things crawling back up. So so we read in some BMW documentation years ago. This one's missing, so all the sort of thicker stuff, more thicker than water, can just come out because it's not got its grommet on, and that's why it's dry and the roof drain is empty. So water is coming through the right hand side, I'd imagine. And then moving over to the left hand side, it's got the grommet on, which might be classed as one of the design flaws, because it then allows all the gunk and, oh look at that, starting dribbling, and the mud to collect at the bottom and then cause a backup. We've got the roof off the Z4 now, and the apertures are taped up where we've been working, and that's what it looks like without a roof. On the driver's side pocket is empty and dry, no water in there, and in the distance you can just see the hole, the roof drain hole down there, which is the one we were looking at from underneath the car earlier. So that one's clear and the water's draining down through there. And then the passenger side of the car, the left hand side, is full of water in the pocket, the plastic pocket. There's also another hole down here which is where the water should drain out, and this is unfortunately where the roof motor sits, down in here. So the roof motor gets covered in water, and electrical motors don't obviously like that, and that's what seizes it or cause an issue. So one of the first things that breaks on the Z4 is the electric motor, because it sits in water. If the drain is blocked up, somewhere is the hole, but we'll try and unblock it from underneath, and then we'll start clearing out this water. It feels quite stiff actually. See how much is coming out. So starting to dribble out now. We'll unblock it from underneath and get it all cleared out, make sure there's no blockages before we put the new system on. Interestingly, it looks like it's also coming out the seals by the look of things. So time to break the seal. Get that muddy water out. There she goes. Waters have broken. So interestingly, there wasn't much blockage in the tube. The tube looks quite clear because I'm able to get up there. Most of the blockage was the sort of mud in this grommet here. So it's probably, can't say for definite, but it's probably better that that's not on there. So we'll put an airline through it and make sure that's totally clear and the top is drained down, and make sure there's no obstruction in the middle, and as long as that's the case, then we can go forward and fit the new roof motor. Here's the roof motor and the hinges with the hydraulic pipe set, and it sits in a plastic case, so when water gets in it struggles to get out, and it is wet and damp. There's a tide line roughly about here, Let's see if we can show you some of the dirty mud that it's on. So it's likely that it's waterlogged because it's been sat in that water for quite a while. So we'll take it out of the case and see how bad or corroded it is. So the case isn't even separated yet and all this water is coming out of it. So this is the bottom of the cassette, or the plastic housing for the motor. Nice rusty coloured water. And here's the motor itself. Got a lot of rust colour all around it, so all that water has been exposed. The motor's been exposed to all that water for quite some time, which has either killed the motor off or seriously damaged it, which is likely the cause of why the roof isn't working on this Z4. Disassembling the pipes off the motor, and here's the brand new BMW one. Genuine item, straight from BMW. Pre-filled, so usually they're good enough to go. Might have to have a slight top up, but normally they're quite good. So we get that swapped over, clean all this, drain all this and clean it out both in the convertible pod and also this motor pod. Put it onto the roof and back into the car. New pump and motor installed inside. We've cleaned out, washed out the 3 foam sort of pads, sound insulation pads, put them in, got everything clipped in, the wirings clipped in, the hydraulic pipes clipped in the correct locators, and new tape and a little bit of butyl tape underneath from leftover, a new fabric tape inside holding the case covers together, and we are ready to put that back in the car. Here's the left hand side pod, and now the water's drained out. Now we took that grommet off the bottom and there's left like sort of a muddy sort of silt. The drain hole is just over here and it looks clear, but we'll put some water through that just to test. And this is the sort of debris and matter that collects over the 10 years. I doubt the roof's been off before, so being in 06, it's just over 10 years old and seen 10 years worth of rains. If, for example, it was parked outside, they might be garaged, a lot of Z4s, but this is the sort of the muddy sort of stuff that just sits on the bottom of that grommet and then stops normal water passing through. And then if you get any sort of very small twig or decaying leaf as well that's a bit thicker, that will make a blockage somewhere in the tube or normally at the bottom and stop the water coming down. So we'll clear all this out now and then do a final water test. Here's the pod cleaned out, and there's these pressed raised plastic flutes which seem to be a sort of a stop for the motor body, which comes down and sits in here so that it never seals or completely covers that drain hole. So now we're just going to put some water down through there and then we'll see if it comes out the bottom. Yep, so it's coming through nice and clear. Now we can put the roof back on. Roof is now installed with 3 people and was nice and successful. Hinges in, and we've now taken the tape off the edge. Now we can start putting the roof seal back into the aperture. The roof and boot trims are all fitted and back together and fully functioning, tested, working nice. Just try and give you an example of the roof operation. Nice and straightforward, all working. Everything fit in originally. And then a down motion as well. And that is job complete. Roof motor replaced on his BMW Z4.